Story of Jesus' birth, Prophet Isa alayhi in Quran. Hazrat Isa alayhi's mother, Mary Maryam alayhi was a special child from birth. When she was born, her mother prayed to Allah Ta'ala that she and her descendants stay safe from the clutches of Satan. But when she delivered her, she said, "My Lord, I have delivered a female." And Allah was most knowing of what she delivered. But when she delivered her, she said, "My Lord, I have delivered a female." And Allah was most knowing of what she delivered. And the male is not like the female. And I have named her Mary. And I seek refuge for her in you and for her descendants from Satan, the expelled from the mercy of Allah. Surah Al Imran, verse number 36. The birth of Prophet Isa alayhi was no ordinary birth. It was a miracle. When Maryam alayhi found out that she was expecting a child, she was very confused. She said, "My Lord, how will I have a child when no man has touched me?" The angel said, "Such is Allah. He creates what He wills. When He decrees a matter, He only says to it, 'Be,' and it is." Surah Al Imran, verse number 47. So, whatever happens, happens with the will of Allah and by the order of Allah. But when she delivered her, she said, "My Lord, I have delivered a female," and Allah was most knowing of what she delivered. "And make him a messenger to the children of Israel, who will say, 'Indeed, I have come to you with a sign from your Lord, in that I designed for you from clay that which is like the form of a bird. Then I breathe into it, and it becomes a bird by permission of Allah. And I cure the blind and the leper, and I give life to the dead by permission of Allah. And I inform you of what you eat and what you store in your houses. Indeed, in that is a sign for you, if you are believers." Surah Al Imran, verse number 49. This verse is showing the miracles of Jesus, Hazrat Isa alayhi salam. So it is proven that Muslims do believe in the miracle of Jesus, and Muslims believe that he was a messenger of God, Allah Ta'ala. Soon after, she was left under the guardianship of Zechariah al-Islam by her mother so that she could spend her life worshipping Allah. She was a very pious and chaste woman. The birth of Prophet Isa al-Islam was no ordinary birth. It was a miracle. When Maryam al-Islam found out that she was expecting a child, she was very confused. She was a very pious woman. She was a virgin, so she became confused when she got pregnant with Jesus. It was a miracle of Allah. So it was very natural for her to be confused and become little upset. Thereafter, Maryam al-Islam submitted to the will of Allah and secluded herself from society and gave birth to Isa al-Islam under a date palm tree, which served as her source of nourishment during labor. When she returned to her people with a son in hand, she was denounced and condemned for supposedly falling in sin. But that did not deter Maryam as her faith in Allah. Allah was supreme and unrelenting. Allah did not leave Maryam alone. He had granted several miracles to the child Isa al-Islam, who was a miracle. As I read before, an angel had appeared before Maryam al-Islam and consoled her that your son is going to be a messenger of God and it is a miracle from Allah. So do not be upset. Granted several miracles to the child Isa al-Islam, who was a miracle himself. As the people were doubting Maryam al-Islam, Isa al-Islam spoke from his cradle, thereby astonishing the people and confirming Maryam al-Islam's story. Hence Jesus was born. Apart from talking since infancy, Prophet Isa al-Islam had other gifts from Allah. His birth was the biggest miracle because he was born to Virgin Mary, Virgin Maryam al-Islam. It was all by the will and order of Allah. He can do whatever he wills to do. This is what we all Muslims believe. Please subscribe my channel for more Islamic videos. Jazak ALLAH.